In this video I want to show how well the 4-inch dust collection port works on the bandsaw that I installed myself. It's just a 4-inch plastic fitting, and I cut a hole through the base of the cast iron there, mounted it to it, and it makes a huge difference on how much dust this thing will collect. That is the only dust collection that is hooked up to this right now. I still have this that I want to modify and make a larger one and try to enclose this a little bit better up here to capture a little bit more dust. But this probably catches 90% of the dust. And today what I'm going to do is just resaw a piece of maple, and it is 9 inches tall. So, and I've marked the center line, the saw is set up ready to go, and I'm going to cut it, and then we'll look and see how much dust is left afterwards. I edited the video to show cutting without the dust collection before cutting with the dust collection. I thought it would be better to show the difference between the two that way than the other way around. Quite a bit of dust flying around as we cut this piece. This is without dust collection here. The second piece that we cut is with dust collection, and there's quite a bit of difference. It's pretty obvious right away how much dust there is that has accumulated on the saw. We'll just kind of pan around here a little bit and look at all the dust. This channel right here on the left where the saw blade passes up from the lower wheel to the top wheel, that's where a lot of this dust blows out of and just blows all over everything. And if we look underneath here, this is where a lot of the sawdust comes out of also. Just falls right down there. Look down here on the shelf and on the floor. That's just coming straight down out of the saw when it's cutting that wood. Not so much accumulating here. This wood's dry and it's pretty much blowing out all over everything else. But if you're cutting wet wood, you know, say from logs for wood turning blanks, things like that, I noticed a lot more of the sawdust accumulated down in the lower case there. So here you go, take a look at it and see all the dust that's created just by cutting that one board. And here we are going to resaw another board, same thickness, same height, with the dust collection. And then we'll look afterwards and we'll see how much dust there is just by using the dust collection with that 4-inch port that I installed in the bottom. Now there's a lot of room for improvement overall for this dust collection. This is just a starting point, but this made a very noticeable difference. Here we are finishing up the cut, and you notice quite a bit of sawdust falls out of the actual kerf of the piece of wood. We'll set that piece of wood aside. We'll grab the camera, and then we'll pan around and we'll just take a look at the rest of the dust that's accumulated with using the dust collection. You can see we got quite a little pile of dust here. Not too bad compared to what it used to be before, that's for sure. Said it's not perfect, but yeah, some dust there. Got a little bit of dust that's up in here. A little right there. I can see some that's down here. And now let's look inside here. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Some up in there. And then I see a little bit piled up inside there. But hey, that's, oh, let's look on the back here. Here's some. You can see a little bit piled up in there. That's just coming from up here, or from all this. I think as the saw comes down, maybe this little hole right in there.